He just walks up to you and
straightforward. He comes up and he does, and he's just always so into whatever conversation that he's having. I love it. You don't meet many people like him.
I look forward to meeting him some stage.
He's incredible.
well, you better hope they get to the LAN finals so you can meet him sooner.
Come on, Liquid!
Start the Irish team, and you can meet him in the LAN finals.
I'm working on it.
Radiant team pick.
Soon.
Thought Rider.
Yeah, so first, when I was mentioning earlier, I think because Team Liquid and any other team playing against Fnatic, they just banned the Wisp, there's a less likelihood of Bounty Hunter being picked because it's more of a combo pick for them. They want to just get everything together, and it really works out together. But for now, Team Liquid's going to draft a Bat Rider. Very, very safe opening.
It's so weird how that hero just comes and goes. You know what I mean? Like a couple of weeks, you won't see him at all. The next week, you'll see him every single game, but he hasn't really been ban-worthy. At least most teams haven't considered him quite that high quality.
He gets a lot of buffs and nerfs, like little tiny ones.
Well, he got a huge nerf. Like a 10 base damage nerf is significant, no matter what.
He got a buff in the last patch, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, the base attack time from 0.5 to 0.3 or something like that.
They kind of just keep changing that tiny little bit.
Time, like the shorter cast range,
he can't
attack in it. Yeah, like it's just like.
I thought that was a pretty big one.
What's lasso range now? Like 100 or something like that? 75?
100.
It's not big.
But Fnatic goes right out of the gate with the lycanthrope. I think you and I were talking about Lycan the other day. It's a pick that you want to hide, right? Like you want to fifth pick it because there is limitations with this hero. But Lycan, straight out of the gates, first pick for Fnatic. What do you think about that?
Radiant team
Bat Rider, it's actually not that bad. Because Lycan's one of those heroes where if you lasso him, you have to really commit a lot outside of just a lasso to be able to get the kill. Because he's a strength hero, he's going to be farming like a book, he'll have a lot of HP just from the items that he makes, and he's a hard target, even with a lasso. So Team Liquid are going to need a ton of follow-up damage if they want to try to burst him down. And not only that, but given the fact that heroes like Nature's Prophet are still in the pool, I wouldn't put it past them to just play a style that kind of splits up the map, because against heroes like Bat Rider, you have two options. You can try to go for 5-man, or have counter-initiators like Earthshaker and Clockwork, like we saw earlier, that succeeded pretty well. Or you can just have so many different things going on, the Bat Rider can't be everywhere at once.
Yeah. What of a one-trick pony, in the sense, like, if you go in and use your spells on that one hero, you're pretty much done in the fight. I mean, you could Napalm and Flame Break, and that's good utilities, but whether you're grabbing a Lycan or another hero, that's pretty much it for the Bat Rider. Not to his deficit. I think Bat Rider is still a very good hero, but I think Lycan, like you said, very, very safe pick.
What hero goes well with Bat Rider? Like, what would be the... You pick Bat Rider, you want someone with a lot of nuke damage, like Alina or something like that, would that be?
Well, everything goes good with a bat, that's the thing, because...
Well, some hero goes poorly. I remember when... my teammate Disruptor got like a sick four-man.
I was in this game,
and then
this was awful.
Okay, but let's be honest. That's not necessarily the hero synergy.
That is just me.
That's you.
Yeah, right. That's just me.
It was so perfect, like the 5-man ulti, and then Lumi's just like, nope.
In any case, I think Bane does decently with.
I hate Bane against Visage though, man.
Because of the birds.
Yeah, I absolutely hate.
Oh, they changed the birds now. You can't one-shot them anymore. Is that true? I used to
Brainsap does still one-shot them, doesn't it?
Can you target them though? Because they're full immunity.
Oh yeah, full immunity.
Because I remember before, I loved playing agaast Visage because I just ate them for free. But now I don't think you can. So
yeah, so now it's just awful for me.
Yes, your Fiend's Grip is going to have a tough time getting channel.
But I think they kind of had to do it at the same time, just because it's an alternative method to stop the Lycan, and it allows the Bat Rider to potentially blink in and lasso somebody else. Because to think that the only person on Fnatic, when there's 3 more heroes to pick to lasso, is going to just be the Lycan, I think that's kind of optimistic if you're them. So, I mean, I kind of get it, but at the same time, I'm not a fan of Bane and just seeing the first 2 heroes.
I mean, I think the hero's fine, but to pick it so early when you don't know what else you're going to be gripping, especially when you're dealing with the Visage, I guess, disadvantage already.
Yeah.
I think Enfeeble would be really good, though. If you somehow get the max Enfeeble and you could pop it on Lycan, you can't debuff it with BKB, so you do actually cut his damage output by a sizable amount. With that said, though, playing against Visage is not where you want to be.
A dual lane with Bane, like in middle or something like that, is so annoying when he maxes the...
I love just Bane solo mid.
Yeah.
Just like level 3 with 2 points Enfeeble, like where's your last hits at?
Yeah,
You know who's actually like really legit against Lycan?
Who?
Ursa.
Okay, just man fight him.
Yeah, you just destroy him in a
Slap
lasso.
him.
Actually, I think
10
today
seconds
in
remaining.
newbie versus IG, we saw that matchup. Lycan was picked, and then Ursa was the counter pick. So
Yeah, but actually the Lycan team won that, didn't they?
I don't know. It took
they
me
won.
2 hours to download the replay, so I never seen it. And then we had to come to the studio.
Huh, okay.
So please, Volvo, fix those replays.
He's one of the few heroes in the game who can do more physical damage faster than a Lycan can do to you. And
Which
not
is
only
impressive.
that, but if you do manage to get a grip or a lasso, Ursa destroys any hero. Like, just blop, dead.
Yeah, that's just one problem, isn't it, Ursa? You can't get up to their face. But with the lockdown that they have,
Yeah.
I mean, Team Liquid's had a history of playing Ursas. When Korok was on the team, they picked a lot of Ursas and Wisp in conjunction. I know TC plays a very mean Ursa, so it's not out of the realms of possibility.
get in the pool.
I don't know if I like Axe against
I don't
Lycan,
know.
though.
No, not against Lycan. I mean, it's okay if you want to, like, some more initiation, but if you have an Axe, a Bat Rider, and a Bane, you don't have any damage, like, between those heroes.
Spins! The spins!
Okay, if he's lassoed, he can't hit you. And if he's gripped, he can't hit you.
But he
So,
can spin.
Dire
you can't
team
spin if you're not getting hit.
Also, Spin does physical damage, which Lycan could tank quite a bit because his armor climbs quite rapidly when you get things like AC, Vlads, and stuff like that. So,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Shane. No access.
You tried your best.
Yeah.
Well, it's not over yet. Let's not.
Maybe
this time.
Fnatic will pick Axe, you know? Maybe there's that.
I don't think I've seen him in a game. I've seen him in one game, but I only got the end of it.
I've seen him before.
10
He's one of those heroes
seconds
that
remaining.
he's actually very good early, like very good,
5 seconds.
but he
5
just
seconds
hits a wall. I don't know.
Disruptor.
It's very difficult.
Radiant team pick.
Like the worst game of his life. And Bat Rider is not going to have that great of a time either now because of Disruptor. Between the two of them, I would be surprised to see a Fiend script go off. Like just one.
For more than like 1 second.
Yeah, it's because you can actually still disrupt even if the hero doesn't move. It still stops the channel.
Mm-hmm.
If he doesn't move for 5 seconds, he'll still stop it.
Yeah.
He's perfectly still.
I really think with the Disruptor pick, it also limits what
10 seconds
Team Liquid draft for their
remaining.
offlane. Because right now you have some very scary like initiation.
5
You
seconds.
throw a Thunder Strike on top,
remaining.
you Grave Shield, you hit them a couple of times, and then when you try to run, they will just slowly
Reserve
kind of
time.
glimpse you back, and you just die. So I don't know how Team Liquid's going to deal with this safe lane that Fnatic could run.
Do Fnatic run offensive tri lanes often?
I think Shane's asking is, do they have a tendency of running offensive tri lane in general?
Yeah.
Fnatic.
Yeah. I don't
Not really.
think so.
They're not known for aggressive tri-lines. I mean, they have done it back when Lifestealer was like the super meta and
Right.
people picked him every game. That was when they did it the most. But more often than not, they would gravitate towards things like Wisp safe lane with like a Tiny or maybe in Lifestealer anyway. Or they would do like a 2-2-1 with a dual lane mid. They loved doing that back in the day.
Yeah.
But they haven't really ever been a team where I would say confidently, yeah, they're going to aggressively tri-lane. You know, it just hasn't really been their thing.
Okay.
Looks like Fluff and Stuff is going to run it back on the Enchantress once again.
In the last game, I think he did really well, even though they lost. I think.
Well, he also
10
was in like
seconds remaining.
a good majority of the game.
That
So.
was one time.
No, it was more than like. Remember, he got caught by the Moran in the jungle twice, and then he went to the enemy jungle and died there,
Reserve
and then ran into
Okay,
Chen
I
top
take
lane.
it all back.
Look, Fluff is my
Damn
good
it,
friend,
Shane.
I'm sorry.
but I'm gonna say how I see it.
10 seconds remaining.
I'm really concerned about the draft right now for Liquid.
It's the clockwork.
Radiant team
Yes.
I love Clockwork.
Yeah, it's awesome.
He's so fun. Man, this Bane.
Yeah, the bait's
Like,
done.
Whoever is playing Bane and Liquid right now
Way too.
is just like risks.
Well,
in real life.
way too drafted for himself, so he can't even complain. He's a hero, and if you ask a lot of like, I had a chance to talk to Sigma's effing mad, and he, was doing quite well in MLG, got to top 4, I believe.
10 seconds.
And he's like,
10
man, why don't this hero gets picked more? And I completely agree with him. Problem is, he gets easily counted if you pick him too early, like this.
Yeah, I think because the bans are so different than what they used to be.
Sure,
Like
that's a good
banning
point.
out things like Ancient Apparition
Ember Spirit.
or Invoker, who even a couple of weeks ago, well, maybe more like months now, because he's been buffed for a while. Like you just didn't see that. So
And Disruptor wasn't a hero like 2 patches ago.
yeah, and Visage was banned all the time.
Right.
So Bane was picked a lot more because it was a few less heroes in the pool that could really deal with him directly. So
Remaining.
does this suggest a kind of a mid-game 5-man mid? And if you try to defend, we are going to carry up with Batrider? Because I don't think Luna is a carry hero that could fight toe-to-toe against Lycan in a direct man-woman fight.
No, definitely not. But if Liquid can ever catch Fnatic out of position, if, like, say for instance the Lycan's trying to split push or something and the supports are kind of split up, that's going to be like their ideal situation. But in a 5 versus 5, I don't see how that bat's supposed to go in. Like, how does he go on any of those heroes? Because if he lassos the Clockwork, then he gets glimpsed, the lasso breaks, he gets bird stunned, or, you know, whatever the last hero that they're going to pick is going to be doing to him.
So are you saying that's more of like a very late game plan when he has things like BKB to fall back upon? I think if you blink in, lasso, and force staff your way out, that's quickly enough. Because Glimpse has a fairly long... Because the light thing has to go back, right?
Yeah, it takes a second.
So I think...
Yeah, but it's the same time no matter how far away you are from the point. It's always the same time, like travel time of the little...
No, my question is, if you Glimpse, upon immediately casting a Glimpse, does the lasso break? Oh my...
Dire team pick.
Man.
Is this not the trailing X?
Scared the shit out of me because I was like, I'm a little bit tired at the moment, right? And I'm looking at Lumi, and I wasn't looking at the draft at all, and you guys went, oh, I'm like, what the hell just happened? I don't even know. But apparently it's an axe pick, and you know what? It's a warranted response.
Going mid. It's going mid, and we were saying axe sets against Lycanthrope.
Gets really far ahead, it could be interesting.
Yeah.
But he's going to be laning against the Naga Siren, so we'll see.
Actually, he wrecks on Naga Siren mid, especially the current playstyle of Naga Siren, who...
10
Well,
seconds
I take that back.
remaining.
Because Riptide does cut through your armor, and you could bully him from time to time.
I think you kind of have to hold Riptides for CS, because the first couple of waves, if he starts to hunger you, you have to use it to break the hunger, otherwise you're just going to lose the lane.
Do you think Boba's going to hunger you? Do you think... Or he's going to just run at you, draw creep bagel, and spin the hell out of that lane?
And then he hungers when he's the creep waves, especially for a melee.
Well, yeah, you hunger when you know the other person can't hit the creep wave, but what I'm saying is Riptide is actually a fairly big range. Like, it's deceptively large, so you can still go for the CS by just walking in and using it. And then I'm pretty sure spells don't make you Helix. I'm pretty sure it's just rank.
No,
plays.
just
physical attack?
Yeah, so you don't have to worry about that. But
So, do you think that Naga going mid? Okay, you're going mid. You need the bottle, and you're going to need to bottle Crow quite a lot. Do you think that you can take advantage of that somehow?
I think that the bottle is going to be a huge necessity, really, for anyone else but mid. They're like the offlaner. Maybe the Clockwork would buy it if he was going something like Max Rocket Flare, which I don't really think he's going to be doing in the situation, because given Liquid's lineup, you know they're going to be trying to 5-man, at least at some point, and having Battery Assault Max to be able to isolate those supports and big team fights is really good.
We did see a Max Rocket Flare today.
Yeah, but that was...
who was that?
RSR.
It was Arsart, yeah, but it was a pretty different situation. He was doing it because Shadow Shaman base HP and regen is really low, so you can use it to just make sure that the hero doesn't, like, he's not able to have enough HP to commit to a fight, right? Like, even if it's in a 1v2, because you could potentially die. And then the other thing is it's really nice for sniping pulls. I mean, there's arguments for both ways. I really like having max battery assault, because that way when I see a kill, I know, even if I'm alone, I can go on it.
Right.
But some people like to have the slightly better laning phase with Max Flare.
There's definitely merits to both, and we'll see what exactly Trixie's going to get. But I think the lane... TC mid. That's not something that we expected, and I don't think Hani expected this either.
Yeah, it's an offline axe, and they're going to start with a... is the worst axe, in my opinion. Like, this hero cannot be behind. If he's behind, he is very sad. Okay, well, he tries to... he buys a Ring of Protection, but delivers it. But this is a problem. They're going to howl and just right out of it. He's spinning right now, but it doesn't matter, does it? Because he is taking way more damage than he's dealing out.
Yeah, but he did it 2 targets.
What I'm trying to say is that this hero's not very good on the top lane right now.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with Lumi here. I thought that they were just going to send the axe mid, safe lane TC. But maybe they're just confident in their Batrider Clockwork matchup that the Batrider is just going to win hard enough to make it worth it. And then TC can still farm reasonably well against an Naga Siren. But even saying that, like TC, he's 4-1 right now. Hani's still 5-0, so it's not like TC's denying him any farm. And top lane, eventually, Bulba's just going to get dove.
Yeah, he's almost out of region. Only 2 tangles left. But for now, he's trying to get some experience. I think Boba's trying to abuse the creep equilibrium and as well as creep aggro by right-clicking really hard to draw some spins. But, well, he might actually get some experience coming on the right side. He's doing okay.
He's doing quite well.
Here comes the smoke.
All right.
Liquid coming in. They're going to catch No-Tail. Nightmare's there.
Berserker's call instead of
Boba,
He
please.
can't attack, but they're going to get the kill regardless. That was hilarious. Like when you duel somebody that's nightmared, and the sleep transfers, but that was pretty hilarious.
So you have to actually do damage to the hero to break the nightmare.
Yeah.
An attack. Well, they're actually going to dive a little bit more. Era down to about a quarter HP, and here comes Liquid Boba. The sleep gets strong, but guess what? Boba is they want Era a little bit more. He turns around, he wants Fly, and Fly is going to be dead. Well, this Axe will not be falling behind if he's getting a ton of these kills. Looks like Fluffing Stuff dies in between, and Era shields back up. But here comes Hani with double damage. Oh, it's going back fast.
Yeah, they're going to be able to clean this up. No-Tail's actually going to get himself a double kill. Bulba, he's ensnared under the tower. The kinetic field's there too. Bulba, please. It's a triple for No-Tail. That is the richest support I've ever seen at under 3 minutes into the game. That was looking so good for Liquid at first. You know, they get the first blood, they get another kill, and then suddenly, the Snake Lady.
With double damage as well.
Yeah, that was really troublesome. The weird thing is, they still committed to that fight, and TC had to have been saying, he's coming top, he's coming top, oh god, please stop diving, he's coming top. It's communication, to be honest. Just overcommitting.
Yeah. Well, so back to where we're at is Axe falling behind. It's not
Square one, boys.
They're after it again.
Strong gank though, because if they get a Nightmare on either of the supports, unless they're like really quick with bouncing it, it almost guarantees that you're going to get an Ursa clap off, and that could very easily transition into a kill.
I mean, for what it's worth, No-Tail does have a killing spree, so killing him does give a little bit of extra go here. Here comes Way 2 is gonna try to get the Nightmare off, but Boba's gonna cut them off, and here goes okay. Alright.
Yeah, he's dead. Hunger's there.
He axed him down.
There you go. Gets the killing spree. Extra 50 gold.
Hey man, no big deal. He still got every single one of his team's kills. Even if he dies again, I still believe in him.
How much percent is that, Andy?
That's 100%.
That's 100%.
That's 100%.
It is. You know what happens if the team gets another kill and it's not his? It goes to 75.
Holy shit.
Still ain't bad.
But here comes a Furball. It's going to come in from Blue High. Fly trying to get out of there. No enchant cooldown. There's an enchant. Guess what? All the creeps here right here is spinning for days. And this Axe is just tearing them apart, regardless of what happened with Hani earlier.
Let's forget about earlier.
Yeah, Bulbous 2-1-2. Also, remember that Trixie died bottom as well, but they also managed to kill TC mid in the meantime. So there's actually kills in all 3 lanes at the same time. So our Observer Weapons is probably like, what the hell, man? How do I keep up with all this?
It doesn't matter. If you got the Axe kill, that's all it counts.
That's true. Axe is the only hero that's important.
Yeah.
But Liquid are going to be able to get a very early Tier 1 safe lane. Double TP coming in. Hani's got the song on. The song of his people. Are they going to be able to get anything big? Trixie's going in.
He's going to spin for the DreamHack Club. Unfortunately, Trixie's not attacking. Boba's taking a ton of damage. Flying at the back line. It's going to get 1 kill to spin. It's going to get 1 kill on Era. Oh my God. That's as good as you could ask for.
You're able to get Fluff as well?
What? He just like walk out that circle of doom.
Okay.
Spin.
I just want to say, yeah, and Hani gets another kill.
And Way 2's like,
Way 2.
I don't believe this. I'm out of here.
Yeah, this is like, it's 5 minutes in and there's been 12 kills.
This is awesome.
Where was this game all my life? Where was this game earlier when I was like tired?
When you needed that game.
Yeah, I needed a game to keep myself awake, and it's like, they're delivering. They've heard my prayers.
Okay, all right, let's scale it back, because it's 6-7 in favor of Fnatic. They killed TC mid. I think that's a big thing to start. Axe been doing very well, and then he sucked. And then he did very well again, and then he sucked.
It's like red light, green light.
Right,
it's
right.
Like,
so, in terms of, you're the Axe expert.
Apparently.
Yes. Like,
you're the expert.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
You like set it up so well, but you didn't actually take it.
Is this how you start an Axe game?
You're a man. You fight. You fight like a man.
And you die?
Yeah, you die. You respawn, and you're back into battle.
All right.
Look, he's 3-2. He killed Arrow with the last spin.
Liquid 2,000 goal lead.
Yeah, they got a tower kill on first split.
It's all going according to plan.
Okay.
I don't think there's anything wrong with this game for Axe at all.
the top lane how it went?
No.
I
That
love
last
how
bit
he's
was...
just so sure about it. He's like, no, man, Axe has totally got it. No
I
big
mean,
deal.
he's right. He was calling the axe, and we're like, oh man, that hero style keeps not gonna work here, and he got picked, and I scared the shit out of you.
Yeah, because I was looking like this, like we're on camera now, so I can. I was like looking at you,
Right.
And I like my
Which, by the
peripheral
way,
vision is
even
is,
when
like,
we're
not
off
great.
camera, I really like the.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
good.
The
you
top-
know?
I just kind of sit here, like this, listening to your words of guidance.
It's like when you make a toast to somebody and you cheer and glasses.
Yeah.
It's eye contact is everything. If you don't have it, it doesn't mean anything. So I don't know.
Okay, so I'm gonna check on Boba's goal right now.
He looks like he's going for a medallion.
Well, I think he's finishing his Tranquil boots. Is that
Yeah,
correct?
he's
And
gonna go
then-
mech, I think.
Mech.
So I actually think despite Axe got all these buffs, one of the big nerfs, indirect nerf that he got was Tranquil boots. Because when you go in, the armor that you gain is still nice, but the regen that you really needed a regen in between. I really like what Ice did back in the days when you could disassemble your Tranquil and then you get arcane boots.
Yeah, and you just keep switching
You
them.
can keep swapping. I thought that was a very cute trick that you took away from Axe. But he has a chainmail right now. Is this a blade mail game?
It could
Especially against
be.
Lycan?
It could be. But the thing is, if you just go straight up blade mail and you don't have another way of initiation, then suddenly just
You got
going a blade mail is
You have
like,
the Bat Rider free from
yeah,
the
but
bottom.
here's what I'm saying. If you get the blade mail and the Bat Rider doesn't have his blink yet because maybe his game's not going great, because we don't know how well he's doing as of yet, but he's 30-3
He's safe
in
lane.
terms of CS, yeah, so he's got some farm. So yeah, he'll probably have a blink dagger. I feel like I want the item to get in the fight myself,
Okay.
Like positioning on Axe for me is really important whenever I play the hero.
Sure.
But, the pause is now finished and we can hop back inside of the game.
Also, if he gets a mech, I'd be worried
Yeah,
about his
that's the
mana
thing.
cost. Like, the mana cost of the mech is huge, like 150, isn't it?
It is 150, but you do get stats from those GG branches.
Okay.
I did the
Hey, man,
math.
it's 5 stats.
Yeah. 70 mana, which is
Okay.
quite manageable.
That's not too bad.
It ain't bad.
Or the trialing action on the top lane is over, but Axe he's going back. He's like, get off my tower, guys. I'm gonna spin all these creeps.
Wait, Honey went phase boots.
Alright.
That's a phase boots Naga Siren.
He's not going for the Arteezy build. Look at his build.
No?
He's got 2 points in snare. He's looking to
He's
join
going
fights.
phase drums, man. He watches my stream. Telling you.
He's gonna gank.
Drums is the best on every hero, no matter what.
You move fast.
IO.
Name a hero where being fast is bad.
On the bot lane right now, and unfortunately, Way 2 is completely tracked out. Is No Tail gonna get this kill?
Snipe it. Snipe
No
it,
Tail. No.
Oh, it's a brain tap. He's gonna get it. No, he gave it to Trixie. Why? Just secure the kill, buddy. You're supposed to help me beat Lumi.
I mean, well, you're beating me
You don't
already,
need help
but
at the moment.
Trixie needs a kill. Let's be real here.
Yeah, but you have Bulba, right?
I do have Boba.
So No Tail's actually doing better than Bulba. So right now.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Lots of game to be played. 1,000 gold on Boba. I still got that chainmail. I think he sold it. I think he listened to us. He's like, yeah, man, Shane's right. He's the expert.
Oh, he
And,
did sell it. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the blink dagger. He's like, right. He would listen to Andy. He was like, okay, I gotta initiate.
Well, I just see it as there's never anything wrong with having more initiation, especially when you have a super hard carry like a Luna to fall back on. Granted, TC is
He's doing quite well.
yeah, he's died once, but he's still farming well. So I guess it's not too bad for him.
Well, the Bat Rider has a 7-minute blink. I think that's
Decent, you know. And
Not
he also
just-
has a bottle and boots
yeah,
too.
he's just like really good. I think if you GP top and you get a kill right now, but where else? It looks like he's just walking top.
He's up to something.
He's always up to something, man. He's microing his whole team.
That's true.
Like all the movement on the map is actually just no tail. Everyone goes AFK during the games
They're
until
gone to
they
the
start
shop
team
to-
fighting.
Massages.
Oh yeah, he is going phase drums. Holy shit! I was just saying it like in jest because I thought it would be funny, but
No,
he's actually
no
going
jest.
phase drums.
Real life.
Holy shit! What a prediction, Bruno. Unbelievable. He's standing right next to me. You guys can't see him, but he's.
Uh-oh, here comes Era. He's really, really low. They see him too. Era, run, my friend. The Battle Hunger, where is it? Where's the Battle Hunger? Boba just wants the wolves. Come on. Oh, but the Blink Dagger is going to find him.
No, Aaron, no, no!
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. Yes, in theory, the glimpse does break the lasso, but too damn late.
Yeah, it takes like a
Okay,
second.
yeah, but he was 20% HP.
Oh, the cargo looks. Look.
Oh my
It
god.
don't matter
oh my
that
god.
he's gonna die.
Yes,
It don't matter that's gonna die. He just defecated on Fnatic.
oh my
Done.
god. What a man. What an axe.
You gotta blink.
Boyfriend needs to blink. All right, okay.
Alright, man. Like that.
Because you don't believe.
You don't believe it? That's true.
Dude, I go in and I'm like, I'm gonna get him so hard. I get auto attack like 40 times, spin once.
I'm just gonna say that this is the second 3-man call without Blink Dagger.
That
is
now he has
impressive.
a blink too.
Now he has a blink.
Game on.
Tier 1 tower down on the bot lane.
Wait,
Liquid's rolling, guys. This might be the,
Oh, wait. Did I
the
actually-
confident booster.
Did I pick Liquid? I'm pretty sure I might have.
Said Fnatic's gonna win.
And I said Liquid.
Yeah, because I knew Liquid was gonna win.
man.
It was a team effort.
Team effort, guys. Uh-oh. That circle
Well, could be in
dude's
some
got
trouble.
nobody.
He's got the summoner, but the net's on cooldown actually.
Oh, Axe is coming. It's gonna be a 2-man call. Here comes the Firefly up. No tail. Well, he dies despite of Hani's sleep. And here comes a... Well, that's a nice call.
Yeah,
Get back, guys.
Double mana burn.
He's been like 3 times there? Like, what the hell?
You gotta max a spin, man.
What is he like?
What did he have for breakfast?
I don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering too.
Well, whatever he had for breakfast did not help against Ake earlier, but it's kicking in right now. Big glimpse on the mid lane here at TC.
Uh-oh.
Well,
I mean, he popped the Eclipse. It was some pretty wishful thinking. Maybe he was hoping to get lucky. He could have potentially killed No Tail, I guess.
oh, but here comes the Axe party. Seen by a ward.
It's a party, and
I
he's
love
the
it.
only one who needs to be there.
Yep.
He is the one-man party.
And I'm swinging around an axe like.
He's going a little bit ham, right? Like, it's like, you know what? We got like a certain level of axe that you've exceeded, man.
Dire structures are fortified.
Tower's taking yet for Fnatic. They're about to lose their 3rd and last tier 1.
Okay, so for all the Liquid fans out there, I know Boba's, doing well, but Vlad's just got finished. And Vlad's give your team +5 armor. And those spins, they do physical damage, so the effectiveness of Boba should decrease just by a tad.
You know what would be insane? Like, what if they change spin to be like pure damage?
Holy... Oh, wow, that grip just got wrecked.
the
But
blink.
here comes
No
this
tail
one done.
chop.
Looking for the second dunk. Oh, God. Oh, Boba's gonna die, I think.
He's grand. He'll walk it
Oh,
off.
he's got glimpse. He's got glimpse.
No.
To sleep.
Nightmare. No problem.
There's Trixie. He's got the Cog. Flood's gonna die. They dropped a Static Storm and a Cog on him. Maybe a tiny bit overkill. But maybe they're just angry. Maybe they're like, hey, stop killing me. In the meantime, Era manages to get a tower. So it wasn't a total loss. They managed to defend the tier 1 middle. They get the tier 1 offlane. So they traded a tower for, obviously Liquid not getting one. And all they lost was Hani. So nothing of value.
Yeah.
Shots fired. No, I'm kidding. I love Hani.
I think the problem right now is despite how well the Axe is doing, TC unfortunately is not doing well. And Axe is a hero that falls behind very, very quickly.
He's
So-
stacking camps though with the Helmet Dominator. He can pull
He
back.
is going Blade Mail. As much as he fucking spins, he doesn't even need a Blade Mail. He'll just kill them instantly anyway.
I mean, against a Lycan,
Yeah,
I'm the
I
Naga.
understand. Against a Lycan, then it's definitely a good choice.
if No Tail is doing that Static Storm, you Blade Mail, you walk in that Static Storm and be like, what's up?
I don't know if you walk in the Static Storm. I'm just thinking about it. I'm like,
You could blink in the Static Storm.
he
You
doesn't
watch-
have that much more health than the Disruptor. So, from a Blade Mail perspective, the whole point is getting a Blade Mail and getting a ton of HP.
Look, a man could dream, okay?
Yeah, I get where you're coming from. Calls? He actually has, what, over 60 armor?
Something like that, yeah.
Something like that. Gives you plus
So
40.
he's blade mailing with like
Koi fuck that way.
75% damage reduction. Lasso, the double blink.
I'm not sure
Immediate
about that.
song, yeah, this could be a little bit questionable. No Tails here. He does have Static Storm. He's gonna Lasso with the song. Oh, he's so unbelievably dead here. The grip on the Era, the ensnare. The bolt will lock him under the tower. There's gonna be a glimpse as well. Way two to stop the grip. The Eclipse on the back line, so TC doing some damage to Fly.
Boba tries to dunk.
He's trying to pick him up.
Boba's still alive, gets earned back up. Hani's coming back, he does have the tower damage out, but no tail. Oh, the dunk missed! It hit the back rim and just flew out, but it don't matter though, because Boba's so going to work, still alive. He's got the blink dagger up soon. He wants Hani. Oh, and Hani's dead. I think Hani's dead. I think.
Yeah, he's
Battle
definitely
Hunger?
dead.
Blink call.
Oh, and the spin, the neutral crease! What a legend of spinning, man.
All planned.
How do I axe? That's basically what I'm going to ask Boba next time I see him. It's like, man, how do you spin?
You believe.
Yeah, step
you
one
go
is
in and
believe.
believing. The dog. And you're like, no, it don't matter.
That was so close to being another double dunk, because if he had gotten the first one, then he would have been able to just chase down Hani and get the second one
Yeah,
easy.
the stick saved the...
Man, Boba is really trying to make you beat me this week in fantasy.
Hey, Boba's getting me the points. Again, as well as Boba's doing, we just saw the Fnatic Wombo combo team fight. It is
Going for
scary.
the birds. Look at this.
Oh, get out of there, birds!
Oh my god.
That gold.
Awesome.
And if they ever land a second time, it's not looking good.
Oh, he misses. He'll
Get it
be able to
back,
glimpse
get it back in.
Oh, it's too
It
far,
missed.
though. It's not in the storm. They're going to be able to get this tower. Trixie? Trixie, maybe a little bit too manly there, buddy. He gets battle hungered. Blink lasso. It's going to be on Hani. He unfortunately does not have song for another minute. I think this is a very, very dead Naga Siren. Enchant. Or,
Okay.
excuse me, Impetus.
Boba,
doing
I
quite a
see
bit
the
of
blink
damage.
dunk. I believe in the blink dunk. Yes, he is.
He is, yeah. Oh, like forward. He's going for Trixie. The cog's bouncing back. It's another double call. He needs more spins, though. They are going to be able to get one kill, but Boba's going to die in the process. Fly might be dying to the urn here, and I think he will. And Fluff is just... He is actually...
That's not your face,
like,
Fluff.
he is so far in there that even the rest of his team is like,
Fluff has got the spirit of that axe. He's like, guys, we all could do it. We all could dunk.
dude, where has this game been all my life? That's what I want to know.
I mean, let's be real. Like, this is not the most flawless execution by
But
either
it's
team,
fun.
but it is amazing gaming, right? Like, this is good stuff.
I haven't seen gaming of this magnitude in I don't even know how long.
How quickly, like, he's trying to be manly and he's eating a lot of spells, but he's dying very quickly as well.
Yeah.
Who does this aggression favor?
Well, so far it's been favoring Liquid because they're the ones who have been getting all the towers. Like, only gotten one offlane tower, which even if you're Radiant, like that tower for you is the least important tower in the game. Like, it does nothing. So getting that tower in terms of map control is good.
Oh,
Glimpse into
good
river,
glimpse.
way too. He's gonna get hooked. And snares there as well. Free kill.
Blade mail on the
Brain set. Please! It's suicide! Here comes Quickfoot. He's going to be able to secure the kill on Trixie. Song immediately popped. Tanya wants to just run. Not interested in fighting this, at least for the time being. Arrow's off on the side, though. He doesn't have shapeshift for another 5 seconds. Quickfoot
lasso?
still has lasso. His blink's off cooldown. They're going to find Era. He's separated from the rest of his team. No Song to save him.
Into this pure damage.
He's very dead.
That was such a good flame break, pushing him back away from his escape path.
pushing
You're dead.
Ags, is he on the shop there? That's a bit mad.
Well, rushing Ags is really good.
You ain't mad when it's an AoE Doom, bro.
Say, for instance, you manage to get like a hook shot on a Luna before the BKB, and then you static storm on top of that inside of the cogs. You don't even need to static storm because you already have the initiator on your team. So you can just drop it, or you can song right away before the BKB and storm over the Luna, and she won't be able to use the BKB ever if you have Aghanims. So it is really good, and it synergizes well with the team.
Yeah, the problem with that is, you know, you're getting on a support and it takes such a long time to get.
I was thinking of force.
And he's got
really
7 kills.
That's 7 steals, bro. The 7 kills that Aaron ain't
Steals?
getting.
Okay, the guy on your team is quite literally the king of steel.
Oh, poking on the mid lane here. Is that Boba coming in? Yes, it is. Superman in a party. Where's the dunk? Boba, please don't hit the back rim anymore. No, you can't get out of there. He gets glimpsed, and here comes Hani. He just gets a double on the real Naga spin. They're going to go on no tap. That's a big streak given away. Hani now on the run on the left side. Koifa on the chase. What a haste rune. What?
What a player, man.
Summons a haste rune.
Look,
That
this
was
axe has been
unbelievable.
dying. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Look, he has to be the one, and like he can't sit back. He's still got to kill. I mean, he got a kill. No Tail got a kill. Both our players are just—they're doing their all, man. Yeah. They're trying to get us as many points as possible.
Do you lose points if you die?
Yes,
yeah, you do. Minus 0.3 every day. So right now, No Tail's 8-6 and 8, and Bulba is 10-6 and 8. So they're very close.
You're getting it from a support, though. I'm getting it from a core.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so you're edging me out there.
Yeah, and I got RTZ playing twice tomorrow. What?
RTZ big thrower. Don't worry, man.
Who's DG playing tomorrow?
I don't even know. I just know they're playing twice.
Players here.
I don't know either.
I think they're playing against Cloud9.
All right.
And Cloud9's got their number, regardless of whatever happened in Monster Invitational.
I believe you, man.
Yeah, they got both.
Bruno gave his apprehensive sigh next to me as soon as you said that. He just took like the deep breath and he's like, I don't know,
Look,
man.
We'll let the results speak tomorrow, okay?
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
In the meantime, Fnatic kind of poised around Roshan here.
Chipping away at it.
Do it. That's the thing.
I really think they can do it. They have the back of the song, which is like the ultimate trump card when it comes down to Roshan.
It is, but
They also have the birds for scouting.
You would have the song if you were either right about to kill Roshan or losing the fight, right? Like those are the two options that you would have.
Well, Song has been such a good utility, not only for setting up that static storm combo, but also been very good at canceling either the Flaming Lasso initiation as well as the Fiend Script initiation. So Hani's Song in this game has been perfect, and it's a big reason why they're only down for 3 kills. But I don't know how they're going to fight this.
Well, the thing with Defensive Song is they have to be stacked. Quakefa, he's going to find Fly.
There's a song.
But yeah, they just go for the song straight away. The kinetic field's already used, though. So Trixie's going to have to cog if they want to try to storm anyone, and they just end up not using any abilities.
But the axe calls in, and here comes
double fall. Okay, grip onto Hani. He's not going to be able to do much. Glimpse immediately from No Tail, and the dunk is actually going to be missed, but Fluff dies in the process, and Fnatic somehow, they're actually still winning this fight, even though the song actually did nothing at all. Bulba, he's on retreat, being chased down by Naga Illusions. It's going to break his blink timer for the time being. I don't know if they can get close enough. Shapeshift used. Era, he's on the hunt. I think they're just going to turn around and go
long glimpse, but Bulba's going to call. He's going to try to fight his way out of there. Oh, no dunk there.
He's on there.
Yeah, so Bulba misses dunk. I think the song was really questionable, to be honest.
That was,
I mean,
you know, commentator's curse.
It stopped the Bat Rider initiation. Yeah, I get it. Like, okay, that was still acceptable, but it hurt so bad because no magnetic field, and then he couldn't storm because he couldn't hold anybody in place.
Well, I think that's when the Clockwork needs to cog there, right? And then to set up the storm.
Yeah, Trixie kind of just moved to the
By the way, Quakefa, he's gotten into this. He's sitting right on top of Roshan. He wants to steal so bad. Like,
He's going to get it.
I don't know, man. That's a hard play.
Oh,
the flame
what are
ring!
you calling? He makes it
He's
out,
almost
right?
going to make it outside the pit, too. He got nightmare.
He dies. Is he out or in? Is he
I don't
out
know
or
where he is.
in? Is he
I don't
out
know
or
where
in?
he is.
I don't know. Donut 2.
No, he spawns outside of the pit. They're actually going to re-engage. They might be able to get Fly, excuse me. Fly goes down.
What a beautiful bastard.
What lads?
He got the Roshan kill and the Aegis, by the way.
Look, he's every bit of what Sexy Bambo is not.
He is...
What? Just shots fired. Sexy Bambo blinks in there and die. But this man, he gets the last hit and the kill and the Aegis.
I think that might have changed the game a bit.
Oh, and he finds the last initiation after the fact. It's going to be Era. There's a song,
Look at how
but he doesn't do it
dropped.
fast enough. Honey doesn't get the song off fast enough. There's 4 heroes kind of stacked up here, but No Tail's not anywhere to be found, so they can't counter-initiate. Fly's going to respawn. But Liquid, man, they want to go high ground. They're like, you know what? Come at me, bro.
Ooh, dodges. But Axe is going in right now. But he can actually
there's going to be a big static storm. The Cog hits on 3. The Flame Break knocks Trixie out of the Cogs. They're just going to disintegrate Liquid. It's a counter throw in a century. Bulba, why?
What's happening in this game? I don't know.
Quakefa is screaming at his team right now. He's like, are you fucking kidding me? You guys just did that after I stole the Roshan kill and got the Aegis? That's how you repay me, by stacking his 3 on top of a Clockwork? Dude.
lost for words.
That was ridiculous.
What is Dota? Can somebody please tell me if the game we're watching is Dota? Because I don't know.
It might be Hello Kitty Online or some shit, because I don't understand right now. Koifa is going to get caught too.
No, he's okay. He's got Blink.
Grand.
Okay. Yeah, Koi fighting a thrower.
He's chilling in the
I say
tree.
that.
no.
I say that. The
birds.
The birds are gonna see him. He's got force up. He's got force up. Get out of there, Koi!
He's not paying attention. Look at your keyboard. Koi, please.
What the hell was that?
Stop texting. Play the video game.
She was probably pretty hot, in fairness.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt.
Oh my god. Did he just go AFK? He's like, okay.
He tapped out to play Neopets. That's my only response to that.
Dude, what the hell, man?
Okay, all right. Let's bring it back, guys. Let's bring it back.
Can you bring it back from that?
I mean, like I said, both teams are not playing flawlessly, but they're playing games.
This is clowny-ass Dota. But it is clowny.
What is Axe going for? He's got a glove of haze.
I was gonna say maybe he's gonna get a Mjolnir, yeah, because it's actually really good on that hero now.
Okay.
It's crazy, dude.
You know what I think he should get? I think he needs a BKB. He's being focused down by Soul Assumption, Static Storm, like no other.
But if you get the proper initiation, he shouldn't need it.
Have they been getting the proper initiation?
Oh, every once in a while. Hey, man, never forget the triple call, double slam, man. It
Well, that
happened.
was before Blink. That was like 2 years ago.
I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt.
Never forget. Never forget.
Mjolnir.
We just said that.
Sorry, I was texting.
Like Koi,
You
texting
actually
Koifa?
were texting.
You were texting Koifa? It's like, what the fuck was that for, Steph? Okay. All right.
Real Hani at bottom lane. Hani just
Does he have any backup?
He just sings the song of his people, man. He's out of there. He's level 16, so no big deal. Middle, though. They're going to go in. It's a blink call on Era. They want to try to burst him down. It's a 1v2 on the side. Slide trying to take out Way2 and Fluff, but it's not going to work. Hook shot on TC. This is a very awkward fight, to say the least. The second call is going to be a tricky this time. Fnatic Storm's there. No Tail potentially could be getting this kill. And it's going to be a 2-for-1 exchange. Teleport out from No Tail. That was really weird.
You know how you said, yeah, he's level 16 this song? It's like, yeah, you could just use it. But I think the problem is there was no song to bail them out there. I think right now Hani's perhaps more or less forced to stay with the team because as soon as they realized the song was used, the smoke gang just came up and they just jumped mid.
I think that was just a little bit opportunistic, you know what I mean? Like, it just happened that Koiko was down there because he has bots. And, you know, they can teleport to the wave whenever he wants, and Hani just happened to be there.
Right.
And it was happenstance, but they still capitalized on it well.
Yep. Next level of Yasha into a Ultimorph, into a Lincoln's recipe.
I like the Lincolns. I think it's crazy important for him.
To not get gripped and lassoed and stuff like that.
And don't.
It gives you some time to react. Sure, you can blink in, Force Staff, and then lasso. But the thing is, if you do that, then you don't have the Force Staff to get away, which could be a problem because then you could potentially get hook shot or you could get glimpsed in the time that it takes you to pull somebody out of the base, you know, assuming Liquid are pushing. So I think there's a lot of potential here, actually, for Fnatic to make some kind of a comeback because, let's be honest, they are behind. I wouldn't say mega far behind.
I wouldn't say it's 7,500 gold right now. The gold graph lies.
It's not that bad.
It's not
just
even
a matter
close to
of
7,500.
It's just a matter of how the fights go. Like, either team can still take it at this point. Sure, Liquid have the advantage because they have the kind of the lineup that's a little bit better at pushing for the time being. Even though Era now has his Necro book level 2, I believe, almost level 3.
Okay, I gotta say, Boba's definitely listening to broadcast. He has did he sell his Glove of Haste? Because now he has a Vitality booster.
He's a matter. Like, well, what is he doing?
I don't know, man. Will change your GPM if you buy and sell items?
I don't.
It used to.
Does it actually? No.
It was a long time ago, I think, that it did that. Because you could, like, buy and sell items and have, like, 10,000 GPM.
Which, by the way, there was a bug in Dota 2, and I so wanted to make a video and exploit it, but I didn't.
You restrained yourself?
So, you know, can I talk about it now? Now I can talk about it, right? Okay, so, you know GG branch changed from 53 gold to 50?
Yep.
So when you buy a GG branch and you sell it, you get 50 gold back. But they didn't update it for a mech. Because you could basically buy a mech, sell the mech, buy the mech, sell the mech, buy the mech, sell the mech, and you get plus 6 gold every time you do that.
Oh my god.
I don't know if that's really that efficient.
It is when you're jungling. And your courier.
But you're not getting... Yeah, okay.
You're not like... You're not just...
You could do it pretty
But
quick.
that would mean you would have to have that bank just sitting around to spend on the mech over and over again.
Is under attack.
Would be fine. But then you would not be having an item in your inventory.
I mean, tell me that if that was released, like pubs won't be doing that, and we're in everybody's game.
Structures are fortified. Radiant
I just miss the money pooling with buying mass salves, you know, way back in the day. Meantime, Blink on top lane. Honey, he's got the song.
He's out there.
Going to casually get away. Hookshot was actually used as well. And the tier 2 dies in favor of Liquid, whereas Fnatic aren't able to finish the tier 2 of Liquid.
What I used to do when I played Dota 1 is I'd get people to buy me TP scrolls and I'd sell them to buy, like, finish that item. That was awesome.
Yeah, wasn't there a Chinese team that got disqualified for doing that trick?
I think so.
Yeah.
That was probably the team I was in at the time.
In any case, seems like NoTel has finished the Acceptor. Sorry for cutting all you off, but I think that's pretty big.
Oh, it's
it
huge.
Is.
Yeah.
No. Steps ready before they get used. That's going to be the biggest question. It's who gets the better initiation. Abilities more of like a reactionary style team.
Honey's diving right now. Diving deep for this kill.
Yeah, he wants it bad. Flame break misses, and Snare's going to be there at point.
That TP.
The wolves! Back of the wolves! Oh, barely. Oh, he's.
Oh, I'm not sure if I like the song.
This is a free blink, I think. No, it's not. No, it's not. it's dead quick.
It's an activate.
Can't activate that BKB. Yep.
Yeah. How sad.
He's like, it's not working. It's not working.
And Axe does finish that Maelstrom. I don't know where he hit that glove of haste.
He's like, guys,
I got this.
there's an Aghanims on the Disruptor, and I'm sad.
For people following home, no, he's not trying to be a carry Axe. He's not getting a Maelstrom for the attack speed. I mean, it does give him attack speed. But he's getting for the Mjolnir, and the Mjolnir will definitely increase damage potential by a ton.
Yeah, especially considering a lot of the heroes on Fnatic are getting a decent amount of armor now. Like, for crying out loud, this is just 28 armor with max Gravekeeper's full count, which is pretty ridiculous. Like, it's still got over 10, which is enough to the point where Helix doesn't seem, like, crazy good anymore. So, I actually like it a lot. And considering there are a lot of random things that are hitting you, like Visage Birds and Necronomicon creeps and Naga Siren illusions, there's quite a bit.
They've recently increased the range of it by quite a lot as well.
Was up to
Well, not only
900 now?
not just the range, but the way that it hits too.
Yeah.
It's now like instead of a cone, it's just around you. So
Yeah.
shit hurts bad.
It really does.
Like yesterday in the bathroom?
Dude, I have a video, not of me taking.
Jesus.
Okay, I'm just saying, I have a video of me playing sniper with Mjolnir, and I get a rampage with just Mjolnir procs. Like
What?
Yeah, like I just killed their whole
Okay,
team.
first of all, how did you not die when you're being focused that hard?
Dude, watch the highlight.
Man, what a segue.
It was sick.
Alright.
Haven't seen any segues yet. I don't know what you're talking about the whole time.
Yeah, I just say English words and they don't mean anything, and I don't.
Yeah, it's just rambling.
Yeah. That's why we have the Lumi segments, where apparently James is going to teach me English.
I need some of that teaching as well.
They have the song back up, and Liquid is in no position to actually go in and do anything.
Yeah, this is actually a little bit of a misplay by Liquid because they've gotten all the outer objectives on the map. Like, there's nothing else but Roshan to defend, and they're just simply not in position to do so. So
I think one thing that Fnatic's been doing very well, I'll say that as Koifa is coming right in. He's got the BKB. He's going for it. They're going to focus on Trixie. Wow, they're blowing everything on that Clockwork. Clockwork's still alive. Where's the dump? No dump necessary. And Roshan is defended. Meanwhile, Fluff and stuff on the right side. A swing. That was way too in TC. That just both died.
I think Fnatic have this. Well, he's going to pop the Nature's Advantage, but I don't think it's going to keep him alive. Sloma, he gets the Blade Mail and the call. He's actually going to get glimpsed backwards. Might have even saved him. No tail bit of this play out. Never mind. Soul Assumption has 8 billion range. They're going to be able to get Quakefa as well, and Fluff dies inside of the Roche pit.
Double buyback though. TC's back alive. He's next to the Roshan pit. So is Koifa. They're going quick. I'm not sure whether they have enough to actually challenge this.
It's tough, man.
Well, I mean, Koifa says, I did it once.
This is a 4v2 for Quakefa.
It's Mantis though.
There's no Static Storm though, so looks like they're going to be backing up for the time being. I think they're just waiting for Era. Era's sitting in the base right now, currently regenning.
What's he going to go next on Logan? What do you think?
I would honestly say that he could just go a tanky item. He could go AC if he wanted to. He could go Basher. Really nice.
You mean like it?
Yeah.
You know, as much as we bashed on the heart the other day, I think Hart would do fine here as well.
Yeah, because he doesn't really need a BKB.
Yeah, I feel like this game where they're so focused on getting a single kill, and it's not like the Hart doesn't give you so much, like you already have enoch right click. If they don't focus you, you just run through the team.
No, you get 40 damage.
Yeah. I think the problem, if you look at the item builds coming out from Fnatic, is that they have a lot of mana burn from Hani's Diffusal Blade, now Diffusal Blade 2, as well as the Necrobook. What we saw from that Axe when he initiated in is he lost his mana instantly, which normally isn't too big a deal unless you want to be dunking. And let me tell you, Boba wants to be dunking. He's been missing all his dunk right now. And an Axe without any mana is practically useless. So I think this Axe has completely fallen the face of Earth, and it's not going to be doing much.
I actually figured this out a few months ago. When you're playing Axe and you look at their health bars, the big health bars are 1,000 life. Like the big black line is 1,000 life, and all the little ones are, I'm not sure what they are. I guess 250.
I think they're 250, yeah.
250. So if you're playing Axe and you want to dunk, that's how you tell.
Yeah, here you go. You can actually change those values, by the way.
Yeah, you can customize those values.
Yep.
So you can just make Axe-specific ones.
Yes, you can.
Just be like, hey, if he doesn't have a... I don't know. I typically just click on the hero, to be honest.
Yeah.
Really?
Like while I'm chasing, I click on the hero, and then if it's below 250, I'm just like, dunk.
It's good practice, like for when you're playing AM, when you're trying to monitor something,
Yeah.
you should click on the hero.
I think I don't know, it's just usually tell.
Fnatic doing some tower clicking there.
Yeah.
Very impressive
No
work.
response, really.
Yeah, it's kind of getting to that stage in the game where a lot of the team fights have been going in favor of Fnatic, and they secured another Roshan, which is kind of a bad thing. Well, I shouldn't say another, because the other one got stolen by Koikfa. That was still completely insane.
I mean, if we take a peek at the gold graph, like, it's still 5,000 gold lead for Liquid, but like what I said earlier, that gold lead is so fake. I just think that Fnatic here use gold much better. Keep in mind that both TC as well as Koikfa bought back in the previous fight and didn't do anything with it.
Yeah.
So a lot of that gold is not doing anything.
You kind of have to look at where the gold
No, they're going to find one on top lane. It's Era. If you actually use everything on him, well, there you go. They are going to get him.
The second time is going to be a tall order. And I think Era might just chase.
Pissed.
There's no grip, no lasso. Still kind of hanging around. Maybe trying to bait it for the rest of his team. Fly is now here as well.
Ooh, TC trying to...
Oh, they got him. He's dead.
He's got BKB though. Static Storm?
No, it doesn't matter. He's dead. Rest in peace, man. That's gotta be so frustrating.
Yeah.
Like, how do you judge BKBing for that? You know, how do you BKB the song while you're getting chased? Drums, think about that. Next level.
Boom, baby.
You can song and run so fast that you actually can't get away even as a Luna with a Manta.
Why not buy a Blink
I
Decker?
mean, you do... I think you should pop the BKB for that, right?
I mean, it's better than dying, I guess. This is going to be the next
I
target
mean,
for
he
Fnatic.
probably would have still died, because the Clockwork Hook would have hit. He was going to get ensnared, and Static Storm would still hit on top. But,
He wouldn't have taken the damage from the Static Storm, though.
no, he wouldn't. Look at Axe. He just got hit by 3 illusions in the mid lane. He's out of mana. I think that's the problem.
And then you blink in. Suddenly you are the whirlwind of lightning.
He doesn't have it yet, though.
You know, once Boba gets his Ghost Scepter, you know he's going to be really sad. And Ghost?
The howl on the babies? Oh my god.
Yeah.
It works on Naga illusions.
The
as well.
damage that Fnatic's team does is ridiculous.
It works
Like,
on the birds, too, by the
Yeah.
way.
Yeah, it does. Gives them 20 damage each.
And the Naga illusions and the wall.
It's just unbelievably... It's almost to the point where I would say this is cheese. It's such a good lineup for pushing.
Era's going to get dragged back in, and the team just bails. So where's the song? Is there song? Yes, he's song. He's still alive. The fire's burning him up. And I think it's back time here for Fnatic, and I think Team Liquid would take advantage of this.
He might be regretting not getting a BKB. Bubble blinks into the kinetic field. Trixie, nice defensive cog.
And hooks back out.
Yep, gets to his team, and they're out of there.
There he goes.
The crazy thing is, Koikfa on a Batrider has more CS than Hani on a Naga Siren. Like, what? Like, how?
Push instead of farm.
Yeah, I mean, clearly he's been putting more emphasis on keeping the lanes out than he has been, like, effectively farming the jungle. But it's still kind of weird to see that, you know, because Batrider is one of those heroes who kind of falls off in terms of how much he gets in farm.
Or needs, even.
Well, I mean, he's got everything that he needs. Look at him. Ghost after plate mail.
That Rider will find No Tail.
Yeah.
He gets his knockdown, but he does have the Ghost after now using it just yet. No Tail is going to get melted immediately. And that's all they're going to get. With No Tail dead for 60 seconds, I think this is probably the best chance to push out the high ground. And he's a support hero, but he's a support hero.
He's got 2,600 gold we can buy out. I love the genuine shock in that comment. You're like, how does he have so much money? Mjolnir done. Game-changing item.
Like, I want this Hex, guys.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
RNGesus.
Alright, here we go.
Right.
It's going to happen.
Team wipe.
It's a Rampage, and he's going to win the game.
Yeah.
I would actually... I'd be okay with that. That many, like, spins and...